Hi guys, hope everyone's having a good day. I just recorded this video and I forgot to save it, so I'm going to record it again. Alright. So, hi guys, hope you're having a good day. So, today we got underrated video of Darrell Hill. This is his PR throw, 22 meters 44. Let me turn down the sound. As you can see, very fast thrower. Very, very good thrower. All right. Has a PR of 22 meters 44. Like I said, was Olympian in 2016 at Rio. And was consistent 22 low to mid thrower. And overall, just, fantastic thrower, fantastic technician. And I think he's underrated because his prime just got cut so short. I feel like due to injuries and stuff. We didn't get to see a lot of healthy years from Darrell Hill, but he was supposed to be that Peyton Alderdahl before Peyton Alderdahl, in my opinion. Like that perennial, he third place guy in the U.S. that consistently makes the teams and stuff, and yeah. But let's get to it. So, oh God, sorry, I'm just really mad because I just recorded such a good video for him and I forgot to save it. Oh God, okay, whatever. All right, let's get to it. I'll try and remember what I said in that video. So, we get here. Very, very nice. I love that he doesn't drop this heel out the back. He keeps it stiff. His left heel, I mean. And it makes it super easy to turn. Really like that. This knee drop with his left side, very nice. Sweep, very, very nice. Really, really love this. Now, I do wish he kept this left arm a little higher, just a little bit. Well, I should say flatter, and didn't drop it. But that's a nitpicky thing, Some people throw like this, and it works. I prefer to keep it a little flatter, especially in shot put, but whatever. All right, really like he doesn't fully extend this. Oops. Let me go back there. There we go. I think he stays on this left knee a little too long. Sorry, left foot a little too long out the back. But I like that he doesn't fully extend it. That's very good. You don't want to fully extend your left knee out the back because then you just go up. But I think he gets away with this because he does such a good hip curl, which I think is also an underrated part of his throw, is he does such a good hip curl. And what I mean by that is that he kind of pre-turns a little in the air to create a lot of more tension and a lot of rotational energy into the middle to the front, which in turn makes it easier turning his right foot and his right side through the throw a lot more fluid. And you see this a lot more in discus than shot put, but I really like that. I really, really like that. All right, and I made a video on the hip curl already, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. So you can go watch that. I like that he's really patient with this left arm right here. Very, very nice. And right here, really, really nice. You notice with this right heel, let me get a circle. His left heel, let's go back. His right heel, as it lands, he has weight on it here, and it will not go down. It will stay the same height. And that's really, really good. You want that. If this heel dropped, it would stop turning, his hips would collapse, and he just wouldn't have that good of a finish. All right, let's go back. Oh, my God. There we go. All right. Gets here. Very nice. What I really like, too, is he opens up this left side. So he keeps his shoulder back while turning this right foot and kind of opening up with his left hip. And this looks a lot like how you come out the back in terms of the knees. The knees are apart, creating stretch in the hip, which then creates stretch in the torso because he's holding the shot put back while he's turning the lower body, which creates that separation. And that separation between the upper body and lower body creates the tension that creates that stretch reflex that allows that snap effect that you get when you have a really good throw. Like the snap off the hand, I mean, with the shot put. So very, very nice. Now, his left knee does come a little bit in. Whatever. Like, it's not causing him to shift. It's not the most ideal thing in the world, in my opinion. But, this is a PR throw. Like, he's getting after it. He's not worried about the technical, my knee is at this angle and it shouldn't be at this angle. Like, he's not worried about that. He's in there throwing. All right. So, and it's in line here, and then it starts to get a little bit away from him, just a little bit, but that causes him to turn to pick up his right foot a little early, so he doesn't quite turn it all the way, but he turns his hips all the way, which is the most important thing. But now he starts transferring weight over his block. Very, very nice. Pops that left knee back, while that bent right knee stays forward. If you remember, just like I said out the back, if that left knee extends fully, you start jumping. And it's the same thing here. If that right knee extended, he would have just jumped straight up in the air. But no, he keeps it bent and transfers weight forward as he's turning up. All right, and that's what you want right there. All right, gets full extension over this toe board. Very, very nice. Has a very strong block. And reverses, beautiful. No chance of him fouling at all. Just perfectly unbalanced. And overall, a great throw. And yeah, overall, fantastic career. I wish it just lasted longer, because Darrell Hill was one of them ones. But can't have everything in life. But I think he coaches, I believe, at Penn State now. I think his alma mater for college. Fun fact: I think him and Joe Kovacs were teammates. I think for a time. I don't think they're the same year. I think, but and you can let me know down in the comments. I think they were teammates at least 1 year, but I think Kovacs is older than Darrell Hill by like a couple of years, I think. But anyway, they went to the same college. So that's a fun fact. But yeah, as always, I'll link his height, weight, notable accomplishments in the video description. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. But yeah, hope everyone has learned something. And thanks all for watching. Thanks for the support on the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See y'all later. Bye.